Right, farmers, it's Tuesday the 5th of December, and we're back with some mods. Right, so first up is European Decorative Buildings Pack. This is by Mr. Hector, 131.4 megabyte on the download, and what can only be described as your very own village. Because we got a ton of stuff in here. It's like 40 pieces, 40 buildings, that sort of thing. So you're going to find them in a construction menu and under decorations and others. So we'll go for the first one, which is going to be up here a little. So there it is. So village house, which is that one there. We then got village house again. We've then got village house again. And then, as you guess, village house, village house, village house. We then got village house. Townhouse. Oh, we changed. It's not a village anymore. We're going to a town. You then got townhouse, townhouse with garage. You then got garage. You then got modern house. You then got modern house with garage. You then got another little garage. There's so much to this. It's ace. Modern house again. We then got modern house with garage. And as you guess, garage on its own. You then got modern house with garage again. You've also got a flat house, a shed, another shed, a barn, another barn. We spin it around here like that, and we've got barn again. We've also got shed, barn, municipal office, and I'll put my teeth in. Then we've got this one, another municipal office, but that looks ace with the columns at the front. We've then got churches. We've got one there and then one there. Now, some of those do have the chimes coming on every sort of like 15 minutes. So, all right, fair enough. Horse Ranch Hotel. You then got the Horse Ranch Stable, and we'll spin it back round here. And we've got a factory. We've got a factory with side building. We then got a factory with side building again. We then got bus stop, a different bus stop. We then got Hunter Lookout Tower. I really need a new set of teeth. And then to finish it off, we've got an outhouse, because obviously you need somewhere to go for a poo. Fair enough. Now, also on this one, you may be thinking, oh, that's got some triggers. No. All the houses, buildings, factories, whatever, they are placeable decorations. These triggers are in farmhouses. Yeah, fair enough. So we've got 3 in this. So we've got a sleep trigger with a doormat. So we'll zoom in a little. There we are. So we've got that one just there. We then got the second one, which is the sleep trigger, which is by the stairs. And then we've got a wardrobe trigger on the end. So you could place any one of these down and have a trigger with it. Have a sleep trigger with it. I mean, you could even put a sleep trigger in the outhouse if you wanted to. Because, you know, 2 jobs at once. Go for a kip and a poo at the same time. Why not? Oh, that being said, I mean, decorating your farm. Well, I say your farm, decorating your map, really, because there's tons of stuff to this. That's ace. Right, next up is House with 1 Floor. This is by Gamer HZS FSH, 17.58 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and on the buildings and farmhouses, as you could well imagine. So we'll scroll on to find it. There you are, 100 grand to place down, and it's a house. But, oh, we can go inside. Oh, excellent. Right, so come up to... No, not that door. Where's the door in? Oh, there you are. There's the door in. So in you go like that. So you've got a bit of a kitchen on the go. A little bit of a sitting down area. I mean, what we've got in here. Open up that door. Here's your bedroom. There's your sleep trigger. Fair enough. Then you've got your wardrobe trigger, which is just by a cupboard. All right, fair enough. We've got an option to close that door. Right, fair enough. And we'll come around here. That's a nice kitchen, to be fair. I'd like to live in that. That's all right. I mean, we'll go into here. There's your utility room and your back. How far is a utility room? You've got a washing machine in the bathroom. Not quite sure what's going on with that, but obviously if you need to go for a poo, you're golden. But all right, fair enough. You do your washing while you're in there. Then we'll go upstairs like that. There we are. Bit of a sitting down area. You've also got a little bit of another sitting down area, but you got this as well. Open up that, and you got a patio, decking, whatever you want to call it. Oh, come have a little sit down. Oh yeah, enjoy the sunshine. Now we'll come back out of there. Down here. I like the railing on the staircase. Was it tempered glass, that sort of thing? That's all right. So we'll come over here like that. We'll come out the back. There we are. Little decking area, little patio. Got your barbecue on the go. Oh, get some sausage, get some burgers on the go. That's a nice house, that is. Can we go in there? No. Breaker box doesn't do anything, just for decoration. That is alright. We're not quite sure what the washing machine is doing in with your toilet, mind you, but I like it. Right, next up is Garden Plot. This is by DS Power, 8.23 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find these in a construction menu and under productions and greenhouses. Now, we've got a few different versions here, but basically you've got 3. So it starts off with this one here. You've got Garden Plot. You then got a manure version. So the first one is going to take seeds, solid fertilizer and water. You can then have seeds, water and manure. And you got a different version here which we've got a what's it, like a concrete gravel sort of bottom on it. Again, seeds and solid fertilizer, then the manure version. And then you've got another one here, which is a different one altogether, but it looks the same. All right, fair enough. And we then got that one again, and then we've got this one on the end with the green shed. All right, so you've got your solid fertilizer and manure versions. Obviously, chuck all your stuff in. So you've got your pallet spawn points at the edge. They all are the same, basically. I mean, you've got your production chain menu just there. So that's going to take us in. It's going to do your tomatoes, your lettuce, and your strawberries. Fair enough. Obviously, you go for whichever one you want, whichever aesthetic you want. Oh, I like it. I mean, you load your stuff in there. Yeah, I mean, you want to go for an old rickety shed, shall we say? You go for one of those. If you wanted a bit of a newer version, you go for the green shed. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is Straw Tractor. This is by SurSim, 0.77 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in a construction menu and under decorations and others. So we'll scroll along to find it. There you are, 100 to place down, and obviously it's a tractor made of straw bales. It is fair enough. Obviously you've got the round ones for the wheels, square ones for the main body, and then the smaller square bales for the, well, wheel arches, basically. I mean, if you think you don't need a straw for anything else, I mean, it is just decoration. You haven't got to add straw yourself, but that looks ace. Right, next up is Field Barrier Pack. This is by Vertex Design and Katsuo, 5.67 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in a construction menu and under decorations and others. So we'll scroll along to find them. Right, so there's your first one there. You got the green barrier. We then got the blue barrier. We've also got a red one and a white and red one. And we've got an older version green, an older blue, an older red, and then an older white and red. Fair enough. You come up to them, you open up like that, like a gate. So that's your modern style one. We'll go for the older one as well. There you are. Need a gate for your field? These will do you nicely. Next up is VDI Old Sheep Stable. This is by Vertex Design, 18.29 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it in the construction menu. And the first part is going to be under animals and sheep. So we've got this one on the end here. 79.5 grand to buy. And for some strange reason, you've got this bit as well, which is a bit interesting. Because this is a manure heap. And sheep don't generally produce. What's the words produce? Produce manure. We've got that there. It's got 40,000 litre capacity, 5 grand, and obviously great. You know, you put it next to a cow barn or whatever. I'm thinking this just may be me, but I think this may need an update already. Just saying. Now we come into this door here like that. We'll open that up, and you've got your animal dialogue box, which is not where the icon is. It's in here. There you are. So we've got 30 sheep going in. On the website it says 40 sheep. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We'll come out of that door and we'll go into this door here. Now this trigger didn't seem to work for anything. This trigger takes straw. So I've got myself a straw bale in. I've already put part of this bale in anyway. So we're going to put the rest in, which is random. Sheep don't normally have straw. There we are. So we'll put that in. Oh, it's not taking any more. I mean, it's had like 11,000 litres in this bale, and it's took the straw, and now it's not taking any more. So, all right, fair enough. Now, I fast-forwarded this a month, and we'll come back to that in a minute. Now, I've got grass bales going into this trigger, no problem. Obviously, you will need to negotiate these sort of thing. I tried with a trailer, couldn't get it in, mind you, but then you've got to use bales, you've got to use bales, fair enough. So you go open up that door, there's my trailer, couldn't fit it in. And this is where it becomes strange. So I fast forward it a month. We'll open that door. Here's your pallet spawn point. There's no wall. And when I fast forward it and come back to it, it's saying, you know, no pallets, no space for pallets. And we've got no wool being produced either. I mean, it's got food in, they're healthy. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it's like the puberty, that doesn't change anything where wool's concerned. All right, fair enough. I mean, we've got this side, we can open up that, and we've got a nice big shed, so that's not a problem. Nice big garage, whatever you want to call it. Got dry fruit option on the go there. It's just, yeah, it's just random. I mean, we have got this door that goes in between the two, so you use what you want to use. But it's not producing the wool. I mean, let's try it again, right? We'll go for it on camera. Why not? So we'll click on. We'll go back to my house. Yeah, we'll go through another night, and we'll just see if any more comes out, because it didn't last time. So I'm thinking, you know, just for the sake of trying it, we'll do it anyway. So we'll go through the whole cycle. Yeah, come on, I'm having a bit of a kip. Oh, it's early morning. Yeah, let's wake up. Right. Okay, so there you are. No more space for new pallets wool at the sheep. Okay, so we're at the sheep. And there's no pallets. It's still saying no more pallets. Or no more space for pallets. But if I'm missing something, there's a good chance. I mean, you've got a hayloft at the top there. He looks like he's dead, mind you. But alright, fair enough. It's not producing any wool. I don't know what's going on. I mean, is there a little... I mean, we've got turn the shed lights on. What we got here? Turn the shed lights on here as well. That does the outside ones. And what's this one do? That does the inside ones. But there's no wool pallets. It sort of like defeats the object of having sheep. If you're not going to get any wool off them. Alright, fair enough. Right, next up is South American Classic Sheds. This is by JD Modding Arc, 14.98 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in a construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll back along to find them. Ah, there we are. So 25 grand for the open-ended, well, open-sided one as well, to be fair. We then got the 30 grand for the brick-built one. We then got 35 grand for concrete one. Fair enough. And then we've got 45 for the concrete one with a workshop. Fair enough. I mean, you come load your stuff in. I mean, it is a shelter. It's not one of those pallet and bale storages. Although we've got a light switch down here. Oh, we have. Okay. Spin it around. Turn them on. There you are. Light up the dark nights for you. So we'll come to the brick built one. Come to the door. Ah, there we are. It's right on the... Oh! Oh, yes. Right, so if we come in like that, so that's your light. Open up that. Oh, you got to go through the small door before you can get in. Oh, I like that. That is a... So come up to it. Small door. That was already open. So open that. In you go. And open the big one from the outside. Oh, that's all right. Okay, so... There you are. Concrete one, so a little bit different. Open up the big gate. We got to open up both, or did both open up on their own? Ah, both open up on their own. Fair enough. And we got this one. It's going to be with the workshop, so open up that door like that. There we are. Open up that gate as well. And then once you're inside, there's your spanner. Fix your vehicle or your piece of equipment up. Oh, I like them. Very nice. And next up is Grain Storage with Henhouse. This is by Mr. Grutcher, 33.7 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under animals and chickens. So there it is, 80 grand to buy. And basically it's a big garage with some chickens on the side. So the chicken part is down here. You got your pallet spawn point just there. You got your animal dialogue box at the front. So I've got 30 in there already. Obviously it would hold 50. Food goes into that bit. And then your chickens are free range out the front. So, you know, the best kind of chickens. Now, there's all sorts of doors that open up on this. And they are quite loud. I mean, fair enough. When you open up the doors, you know, you've got various different garages on the go. And you've got these little hatch marking areas to show you where the lights are. If you want to turn the lights on. So we'll come back out of there. There we are. There we are. Don't get stuck. That's better. Then we come down here and we've got a garage down this bit. So you've got side doors. You've also got front doors that are really loud. I mean, alright, fair enough. Maybe turn your sound down. Obviously, these hatch marking areas for the lights. So you've got different doors that open up like that. You've got that one. You've got that one as well. Obviously, again, you've got the light switches knocking around. We'll come over here. We've got this door that opens up. You can go in. Plenty of space in here. No problem at all. Light switches knocking around when you have got the option for drive-through if you wanted it. Obviously, open up that one. And there you go. Ah, this is alright. And we've got this little door here as well that opens up. Not going to store much in there. Probably like handball stuff in. Maybe like a pallet or two. That sort of thing. Now, that being said, there is one little trick around this corner. So you've got one on this corner and the other end of this wall. You come up to it like that. It's got there. B. Change it. Brick wall. Or wall with plaster. You can change it once it's built. That's ace. I mean, that one does that bit. Alright, so that's the end wall. Fair enough. So if we come down to this one. Well, it does the end walls of the buildings. Right, fair enough. We'll do that bit. Does the side bits. Oh, that's ace. I mean, what about this bit? Can you change these? Was it just the actual... I'm going to say the main barn, main building part of it. That's not changed. Interesting. Is there one hidden? There's nothing there, so that wall doesn't change at all then. What in this corner? No. Alright, fair enough. So you've got the two outside walls and no other triggers for it. But alright, fair enough. I mean, you need somewhere to store some stuff and house some chickens. This will do you nicely. Right, next up is Sugar Production Pack. This is by Chenben, 15.93 megabyte on the download. And if you've ever used his Great Processing Pack, yeah, it's the same modder. And there's plenty to this. And we've got some sweets. Oh, I do like some sweets. So, in a construction menu, and the first parts are going to be under buildings and factories. So, we'll scroll along to find the first one. Right, there you are. So, we've got the sugar mill starting off. So, that's that one there. It's going to cost you 100 grand. We then move on to the second one, which is the confectionery, which is 65 grand. We then got production of animal feed, which is 60 grand. We then move on to this. Oh, this is ace. Carry on. Sell points. We got this one here, 40 grand. Biomass heating plant. We then got a market stall, which is that one there. Now, these look identical, but they are different. So the 5 grand one is going to be basically taking all that sort of stuff. And then the 15 grand one is going to be the one that takes the stuff out of this building. Alright, fair enough. And we're not finished yet because we've got these here. Now, these are interesting indeed. So they're under silos. So we'll scroll along to find them. Oh, there we are. So first off, we've got large sugarcane silo. Yeah. We then got sugarcane silo. We then got a different version of that for sugar beet. And then we've got this one here, which is also for sugar beet. Now, these in particular, we'll start off with these silos because they are ace. When you come up to it like that, you think, oh, it's a bunker silo. Oh, no, 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 no. Fill level sugarcane. Although I'm not quite sure why it's got a compacting, mind you. But you got the same again over here. So obviously you got the sugarcane one just there. And then you got your sugar beet one just there. So it's like a storage area for your sugar processing ingredients. Oh, excellent. So first off, we got the sugar factory. So you got a taking out point just there. You got your loading in point just there. And around the corner here is your production chain menu. And we've got some products that you can make at this facility. So we got sugar, as you can imagine. We then got molasses, obviously another pallet of sugar. We then got this one here, which is cane juice. We then got this one here, which is cane sugar. And then we've got dehydrated beet pulp. Alright, fair enough. And you got a nice little diagram here of where all the stuff goes. So you got your sugar beet cut, and sugar cane goes into this facility. And then it's going to make all these different things coming out, which is very nice indeed. So we'll go into here like that. So you got your sugar beet recipe, you got your sugar beet cut recipe, your sugar cane recipe, and then your sugar cane sugar. That's one way of putting it. Sugar cane sugar recipe. So your sugar beet sugar is obviously sugar beets. You get sugar. You then get the dehydrated beet pulp and molasses out of that. Sugar beet cut. You get the same sort of stuff out. Sugar cane sugar. You get the sugar. You also get bagasse. I'm not quite sure what that is, but all right. I'm assuming it's just the stalks from the sugar cane, but all right, fair enough. You also get molasses and cane juice out of that. And then sugar cane, cane sugar. There you are. That's a mouthful. You get the cane sugar, you get the bagasse, the molasses, and the cane juice. Right, fair enough. Now we got that all under control. That can't pick that up. No, that's too heavy. That's too heavy. I mean, I have got liftable pallets mods on, mind you, but it's all saying they're too heavy. But all right, fair enough. So you're going to need a forklift truck to move this stuff around. And you've got 2 places to put it. So obviously we've got the confectionery and then the cow feed area. So we've got these here. Yeah. We have got candy cane, we've got honey candy, strawberry candy, and then we've got candy. Fair enough. You've got your loading in point just there. You only got your production chain menu around this side. So for this, you got 4 things that come out of it, but 2 ways of doing it. So you got your candy from sugar, and then your candy. Well, you got all 4 from sugar, and then all 4 from sugar cane. Right, fair enough. So the sugar versions, sugar and water is going to make candy. You also make candy cane, and then your sugar, honey, and water is going to make honey candy. Sugar, strawberry, and water is going to make strawberry candy. Fair enough. You then got the same version, but obviously with your with your candy sugar, with your cane sugar, same recipes. Fair enough. Add honey, add strawberry. You go for whichever one you want. Now, can we lift these pallets up? Let's see how heavy they are actually. No, can't lift up. 1.1 ton of candy. All right, fair enough. I mean, obviously it's coming up for Christmas. Everyone likes to eat sweets at Christmas, but 1.1 ton. All right, fair enough. Then we'll come over here. This is going to be your TMR facility. So you got your loading in point just there. Then we'll come around this side, and there's your taking out point there. So you will need some sort of trailer. Yeah, this is all right. This is all right indeed. So we'll come around to the production chain menu, because in here we've got a couple of different recipes. So you've got dehydrated beet pulp, molasses, and silage. Give TMR. But also, if you've got the bagasse and molasses, that's also going to give you TMR. So it's not going to make a different version of TMR. It's all the same. So obviously, you just use whatever you've got coming out of these 2 facilities. And obviously, once you've made your stuff, once you've made your candy, or even if you just want to sell the stuff straight out your sugar mill or out your cow factory, whatever you want to call it, you're going to need to sell it off somewhere. So you've got your basically biomass heating plant, really. Sell it in there, hit the sell icon. You then got this one for the animal crops. I'm going to call them animal crops. Crops for animals. TMR anyway. Whatever comes out of that one is going to go into here. And then obviously your candy and miscellaneous shenanigans is going to go into this one. But that being said, I mean, that with your storage facilities for your sugar beet and your sugar cane, that is ace. I mean, Chenben did a great job with a great processing unit when it even had like leatherette come towards the end of it, which is brilliant. I mean, now you can make sweets. Oh, excellent. Right, next up is the Amazon AW6600. This is by Agrar Design Austria, 9.86 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under rollers. Now, it requires 80 horsepower from your tractor, 6.6 meter working width, 11 mile an hour working speed, 15 grand. You then got the option of lower link balls, yes or no. Design colour, you can have orange, black, or brown. Does the rollers? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you've got a few bits of Amazon. You want to sort of keep it all in the same brand. This would do you nicely. Right, next up is the Lizard ATA14. This is by JD Modding ARG, 5.55 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under auger wagons. Now, it's got a 17,000 litre capacity, 90 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 12 mile an hour working speed, 22 grand. Although we have got an optional extra. Right, we'll take that off. It's actually standard, 22 grand. You then got BKT, Mitas, or BKT. Then there's different versions. All right, fair enough. Cover, yes or no, puts 1500 price on the top of it. Main colour, you go for whichever one you want. Fair enough. Design colour, we'll go purple. Does the cover. And then rim colour is obviously going to do your rims. Yeah, that's a nice little auger wagon, that is. Right, next up is Pitt's Chip Trailer. This is by Gamer Designs, 10.01 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under forestry equipment. Now, And note, before we go forward on this one, this will only take wood chips, which is probably why it's in the forestry section. You're not going to be able to put anything out in it, so just bear that in mind. 70,000 litre capacity, 25 grand to buy. You can change the capacity up to 100,000 litres, 150,000 litres, 200,000, 250, 300. Oh, here we go. Oh, so it tops out 350,000 litres. 350,000 litres of wood chips. Oh, that's going to make you a tidy profit. You then got main colour, so we'll go with the usual. Fair enough. And then rim colour, black, white, or chrome. Yeah, I mean, if you're into your forestry and you think, oh, no, I just want a dedicated trailer for my wood chips, this should be right up your street. Right, next up is the Bison Pack. This is by Juice Vault, 125.89 megabyte on the download. And they're going to be found under harvesters and a harvester header at the end. So we've got the Z040, the Super, and then the Record. All right, fair enough. So we'll go for this one. This looks like it's going to be like an old school one. Yeah, that sort of thing. So 100 horsepower engine. It's got 12 mile an hour top speed, 2,000 litre capacity on the grain tank. That's really small, but all right. Old school it is. 19 grand to buy, so that's nice and cheap. You then got Lizard, FM's, is that FMZ? Looks like an FMZ. Or Lizard. Then you got Narrow 2s. Need a few different versions on the go. Then you got Chopper Cover. There we are. Or Chopper itself. Chopper 2, 3, or back to cover. Being said though, if you got cover on, does that mean it's not going to put straw down? All right, fair enough. You then got cabin, railings, roof, cabin 2, or railings again. So if you're sort of like in a sunny area, sort of like South America, we've got a few Brazil maps, or maybe even like Australia. Got a couple of those as well. You know, have a little bit of a suntan whilst you're driving along, or maybe just have a bit of shade. Entirely up to you. Covers, yes or no. Being said, where's the covers? I'll put those on there on the bottom. Right, fair enough. Rubber mat, yes or no. That's going to be where you put your feet. Fair enough. Main colour is red. It's varying degrees of red. All right, fair enough. Cabin, white or black, although it would be a good idea if we had the cabin on. Right, there we are. So we change that. White or black, fair enough. Chopper, it's going to be on the back, so that'd be a good idea to have the chopper on as well. Where's the chopper gone? There we are. Right, so chopper 3. Put that on the back like that, so we can change the colour. We'll go with the only one that's not red, which is blue. Fair enough. And then rim colour, cream or red. Well, that's more of an orange, to be fair, but all right, fair enough. We then got the Super, which is going to be like a newer version. So we've got the different models there. We've got the Z050. We then got the Z056i. Also got 100 horsepower. All right, slightly different. We then got the second version, the third version, the fourth version, the fifth version, the 50-50, 50-50 again. So that's got a 2,800 litre capacity rather than 2,500. All right, fair enough. 50-50p, 50-50 mechanisk. Yeah, we'll go with that. Hydrostatisk. Yeah, we'll go with that as well. And then back to the Z050. Right, fair enough. Then got the usual shenanigans, FMZ or Lizard with the wheels. Again, same options with the choppers. Same with the railings and the cabins. The covers, same again. Rubber mat, same again. And then obviously your colour options, same as before. And then the last one, we've got the Record. So this is going to be like the newest version. So this has got a 120 horsepower engine, 3,000 litre capacity, starting off on that, 31 grand. Again, the same options as before, though we have got the different models on the go as well. So you go for whichever one you want, although they're just changing the aesthetics. So nothing's changing on the engine output or the capacity. Right, fair enough. You then got cabin. Oh, you can't take the cabin off, so it's just cabin 1 or 2. Fair enough. Then covers the same as before. Rubber mat same as before. Pipe cover, yes or no. Puts it on the end of the pipe. And then obviously you got your colour options. And then to go on the front of it is going to be the Bison header. So this has got a 4.2 metre working width, 4 mile an hour working speed, 6.5 grand. Covers, yes, lower, upper, or none. That looks all right. All the belts, fair enough. Model Z040, 50, 50, 56. Let me see what's changed. I mean, you've got different options on the end, but the working width isn't changing, so you just go with the design style that you fancy. All right, fair enough. Crop dividers 2, 3, 4. Rapeseed module, interesting. Back to crop dividers, that's all right. Main color is obviously going to do your main color, so we'll go with the only one that's not red. And then design color, oh, we'll go over white. Let's change it completely. That's a nice little setup, that is. And the last mod for the day is the Lizard Track series. This is by Bremy456, 39.28 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it on the small tractors. Now, this has been out on PC for a while as a Mercedes, but now it's here. It's on console as a Lizard. Fair enough. 95 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 60 grand to buy. You then got the option of main colour, so you got 82 to 87, 87 to 91. Then you got 82 to 87 again as a used version. Oh, that's interesting. 87 to 91 as a used. Then got silver thistle, grey white, sap green, family. All right, and then back to your standard. Then got engine setup. So we've got the 95 horsepower, 100, 110, 150, then back to 95. Now go for the 150, why not? Then you got Trelleborg, BKT, Continental, Michelin, Mitas, Vredestein, and then back to Trelleborg. Now, there's different versions, and obviously as usual, but we've got these. Oh, we've got some chunky boys on it. Oh, that's all right. 3-point, yes or no. That puts that on the front. Folding window, front, back, both, or nothing. Telescopic mirrors, yes or no. You then got additional lights, yes or no. Puts those on the wheel arches. Then you got attacher types around the back. So you got standard or Charmuller. I hope I pronounced that correctly. You then got air filter cyclone, no or yes. Changes that on the bonnet. That looks awesome. You then got side guards, yes or no. Yeah, put those on. We've got the wide wheels on. Top cabin decal. So it's going to be a sticker on the roof. So you got yes or no. Right, fair enough. You then got remote valves. So these are going to be on the front. This is sort of like an aesthetic for your hydraulics. You got 2 or 3. Fair enough. You then got hubs. So you got standard, without protection, or standard. Fair enough. Front loader attacher is going to be no or stole. We then come down to your license plate. Oh, that looks ace. I mean, especially with the chunky boy tyres on it. Oh, awesome. Right, we've also got 3 maps. So we've got Bergen-Landkreis Light. This is by Nop82 and Otti Peterli, no modding. 670.91 megabyte on the download. And I believe a version of this was out before, but all right, fair enough. We've also got the Forgotten Hills by Johnny X Pro, 234.47 megabyte on the download. We've also got Maragogi. This is by Namog Mod and Deseo Game, 276.1 megabyte on the download. We've got a few updates as well. So we've got Alma, Missouri, US by Stella Bookie. Now that doesn't need new saves, so that's all right. We've got Glenlithan by Cavalier Roy. Now that also doesn't need a new save, so that's great. We've got Green Hills Estate by Jampot72. That does unfortunately need a new save. We've got the Case IH Magnum AFS US EU series by Casarius Modding. We've got the Castronka by Gamer Samo. Got American Flatbed Pack by Gamer Designs. We've got the Kragoviak Z437 by JMZ and VNS FDG2. And we've got the Grain Drying by DS Power. So that's your mods done for you. Why not hit that join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.